This morning we heard from John Goetz from Der Spiegel about his experience working on the redaction and then publication of the documents. A few points of interest from this morning. He was very adamant that WikiLeaks had not published first the unredacted diplomatic cables, but had republished it, that they were first published by other media and other outlets. He also was very adamant on some questioning from the prosecution, which the prosecution seemed to be conflating two different redaction and publication processes, the Iraq and Afghanistan war logs and the diplomatic cables. And Mr. Goetz was very adamant that to his understanding with regard to the war logs, that those full data sets had not been published ever unredacted. There was some strange questioning towards the end as well, in which the prosecution, Mr. James Lewis, started to get into areas of personality and character of Mr. Assange, which I found a bit unsettling. It was unclear what the purpose of that was, and I think that's something to watch out for in future questioning of witnesses, because that seems to me irrelevant to the extradition proceedings, and that has been an issue in the court of public opinion when it comes to this case. There was also an issue regarding the potential introduction of a witness statement from Khaled al-Masri that was a procedural question, but essentially the defense and prosecution have been left to come to some sort of agreement about it. The judge has asked for them to do that by tomorrow. The issue at stake is that although the point of this testimony will be to highlight the impact of the publication of cables, the US government worries that accepting this into evidence will acknowledge that the US government is accepting the allegations of torture in this case. So that is a side issue in this particular case, but obviously one with quite big ramifications elsewhere.